Welcome, friends. Welcome back to my hobby home. My name is Cathy. Thank you for joining me today. As you could tell by the thumbnail, I got a package in the mail. I am so excited to be opening this with you guys. This is my package from, I may be able to untape it. This is my package from Common Threads Sewing Room. And I love getting this package. I still have projects to do from the last one. And I'm so upset with myself that I've gotten behind. But friends, y'all know what I'm doing. Y'all know I am taking it slow. Trying to get things a little back to normal. So let's see, we got a quilting. Now, I did get these Saturday before, the day before Easter, but I'm just now getting to opening them on Monday night. And friends, I see some cute little goodies. Let's get into the sewing one first. I'm holding my hands down here so you can't see everything. We got a cute little Happy Easter and thank you for your order from Common Thread Sewing Room. This is in Monroe, Louisiana. It is a small business, small quilt shop. Miss Debbie Chun, she is not currently, as far as I can recall, I have not seen anything that the storefront has opened back up, but online is open. So let's see what we have here. This can be used any time of the year, but especially right now. It is a fabric basket pattern. Y'all, this is cute. It's an oblong pattern. I won't show you the page because, it's got a lot of detail to that. Let me see if I can. It's by Amy Smart from Diary of a Quilter. It's a fabric basket tutorial. If you can see that there, I will show you the fabrics. They are these are some beautiful fabrics. This is, I don't know what this is. The selvage doesn't tell me what it is. It's just got the little saying on it, but it is beautiful. It has these birds on it. Let me get my hand under it there so you can see that. If I don't put my hand under it, for some reason, it creates a shadow down there. But got that beautiful bird fabric. That is so pretty. Oh, and this is cute. I love this. This is very country, vintage country looking. Let me show it where maybe it's not the side that's got the crease in it so bad. See if you can see that. Is that not so pretty? Now this would make a very cute spring basket for your coffee table, your dining table, to put a beautiful little flower arrangement in. So we've got our two fabrics. We've got our, I guess this is, this is actually iron-in interfacing. This piece here is iron-in interfacing. That's a pretty heavy weight. And then we have some, this reminds me of Pellon when I get it. I'm not exactly sure what these are. I'm going to read the fabric, the pattern, not the fabric. I'm going to read the pattern real quick. So you have a 1/4 yard outside fabric. That's the patchwork cheater print. A 1/4 yard lining fabric. They say pink polka dot, but mine is little birds. A 1/4 yard Pellon fusible fleece. Well, this is going to be the fleece. And then a 1/2 yard no, this is the fusible fleece, and this is the Pellon Shape Flex. And then we got a spool of thread. This is Metler. This is the thread that when I purchased my Bernina, of course it comes, with a whole bunch of freebie stuff. This was the thread that came with it, was Metler. I do use Metler. I use Gutermann. I use Aurifil. I use, what is that called? Superior, something like that. I use that. I use a lot of threads. I just go through a lot of different threads. And then we also have a beautiful little tape measure here. Let me get it open. It's still in its plastic. You can never have too many of these. I love these things. I have one in my purse I keep with me all the time. Now, this is the sewing subscription from Common Thread Sewing Room. They have 3 subscriptions. You can do sewing, quilting, or I always forget the name of it. I want to call it Rick Rackin'. It's not Rick Rackin' or ruching. It makes the beautiful little intricate designs on cute little girl dresses. Can't remember what that's called. I do not get that subscription bag because I don't do that. Right now I have so much to do. I don't have time to learn how to do it. So as of right now, I'm not picking that up. So let's get to our quilting bag. Oh, this is cute. I see some pre-cuts, friends. I see pre-cuts. But if you're interested, I have their link down in the description. You can go check them out. As I said, online is mainly how Miss Debbie does it. She had a little health issue back before the holidays at the end of the year last year. So right now her store is still closed most of the time, by my understanding. I think they might have opened, they have specific times. She is still undergoing physical therapy. Oh, this is cute. Okay, friends, we get a pre-cut by Creativity Shell called Creativity Roars. Y'all, these are some bold, flashy colors here. And I was just thinking today, my daughter is sick today, Monday. She woke up very ill. She has that stomach bug. And she thought maybe she just ate something that didn't settle. So she carried her son to daycare, and then she went into work. She works at a doctor's office. Well, she kept being sick. Let's just say that. She kept being sick, and they sent her home. I had to go pick her up and take her home. And so I had to pick him up. I had to pick her up and take her home because she was still so sick, and they give her a shot. And so I picked him up. Now, of course, I keep a little quilt in my vehicle for my grandson. Well, when I picked her up, I picked him up from daycare. Then I went and picked her up because she thought she could drive. And so I brought her back to her car so she could drive it home. And when he got out of my vehicle, he just started crying. So I was like, "Do you want your quilt?" And he was like, nodding his head. I don't know why, but he won't talk to me. But so I handed the quilt to her, and she said, "I'll wash it and I'll bring it back to you tomorrow, Mom." I'm like, "It's okay." So I was like, I need to make another one to go in the car because he keeps taking it. This isn't the first time he's taken it. So I was thinking, long story short now, that I need to make another quilt for my car. And this one is so cute. Friends, this is called La France. It's a Villa Rosa Designs pattern. Look at that. Is that not the cutest? That is so cute. That is very different. I would have never thought. You've got like just a square in the center. Then you got little squares that go around it that are heavy designed, and then you've got that same print square around that. That's like low volume. Let me show you the fabrics they sent. I don't know if this is backing. I don't know. Let me tell you what it takes. It calls for a charm pack, 1 yard border fabric, and 1/2 yard binding. I'm wondering if this is the binding. I'm wondering. Maybe that's the binding. Because here's like, yeah, this is going to be the border fabric right here. That's very pretty. I like that color. My grandson would love this color. But I had thought I would do some random sewing, smashing my stash. But now I may have to do this. Because y'all know, them grandbabies, they love some bright colors. But friends, this is our quilting here. I picked up my little thing. This is our quilting. We get our charm pack. And we get a binding and a border fabric. That is very, very cute. So, friends, these bags cost around $22, $24. That's with shipping. I think they're $20 a piece. And I get 2 of them. I'll get the sewing and the quilting. I love having these extra ones. And, for small projects. That's the thing. I like these project bags because they're very affordable. You get a completed project. Or everything to complete a project. You don't get a completed project. You have to complete that project. You know what I mean. You get all the good things to do your projects. So I have 2 more projects right here. I am going to put them back in the bag. I have a stock over here where I'm keeping all my cute little projects. It's one at a time. That, a good weekender project. So when I have time to just sit down and do a weekender project, I can get one done. So friends, thank you so much for joining me. If you would like to check out Common Thread Sewing Room, their link is down in the description. I've had some people tell me in my video yesterday they could not find the link for the my storage bins that has the removable lid. I will put that below this video also. I will just move it up closer to the top. It is down below a lot of the things that I am doing. I should move it to the top, but I don't because I like to have my projects up first. But I will have it linked down in the description right below the link for Common Thread Sewing Room. Y'all go check them out. They are fabulous. You can order things online, friends. And if you join their Facebook group, Miss Debbie does put posts out there occasionally and letting you know what's going on. We are spreading all the good wishes, get well wishes to Miss Debbie, and hope she recovers from her illness that she has had, or her medical issue that she has had. She's such a joy. The first time I ever met her, I did not even know that quilt shop was there, and she is actually only about 15 minutes from my house. She's actually closer to me than my favorite quilt shop, friends. I can't wait for her to open back up so I can go visit her again, just to see what's going on. It's a beautiful location, so I'm hoping she opens up, gets back to herself and can open up. She used to do a lot of classes. I don't think they're doing classes right now, but feel free to go check her out, show her some love. We do appreciate all of our small quilt shops that are out there because it is a struggle. And a lot of times these smaller quilt shops are family owned and family run. And, we just need to support them and keep them going. So, friends, once again, thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope this has enlightened you a little bit of some of the things that you can get in the subscription bags from Common Thread Sewing Room. Please give me a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, please do. It does not cost you a thing. It means the world to me. Feel free to leave a comment and tell me what you think. I do try to respond to each and every comment personally. And as always, until I see you again, I hope you have a very blessed day. Bye, friends.